So we're back from Ireland and, back from Ireland and we've had a couple of days. Hang on, are you talking to me? Oh. We've had a couple of days decompressing really, staying with Pascal, which has been like flipping bliss. But the work on the van is now about to commence, so first thing we need to do is get it emptied. Okay, ta-da! Empty van, looks so weird. So the reason I'm doing this, this is a royal we, hang on.
I'm part of the we.
Yeah, so the reason why we're doing this, bless it, with like Pascal with his flipping skills for days. Obviously I can't sit up in bed, so the main challenge, because it's affecting my back now, is to give my extra headroom. I think we're going to remove a bit of the ceiling, take a bit of this off, and then the other thing is to maximise all of this space here. I've got, so I would store stuff down in the bottom there, but obviously my kitchen unit was just on this section. So, and I've got I've actually got a fridge to go in instead of just a cool box, which is pretty much what I had before. So we need to, and it's big. So we need to rearrange this and come up with some ideas for the kitchen space so that I can still prepare food whilst having a decent fridge. So yeah, some hard work ahead. So if you're new here, this is my little VW Caddy. I've lived in it pretty much coming up to 2 years, and all of the stuff that's in here I kind of built up over time just as my needs evolved really, and I found easier ways of doing things. But now's kind of the time. I'm gonna, not starting from scratch, but we are literally stripping out some of it just to make it a little bit easier to live, because so I'm just having to tackle some of the challenges that I have. So we're going to keep the diesel heater, and we're going to keep the leisure battery and inverter leisure batteries under here, just because they currently work fine. I'm going to keep my solar panel on the roof. It's really just the structural stuff inside to make it easier to live. Extra space. So we're removing this light casing because it's got no use. Is it a light casing? I think was some kind of like toolbox storage or something for whatever this van was used for before. I had made the bed actually fit around this, so when we remove that maybe we can extend the bed. Yay!
Oh yeah.
So the ceiling's coming down now because there's a lot of headspace in there, and it means I won't have to reduce the height of the bed. There.
What's going on here?
That was where I left a bit of the bulkhead behind. It is kind of grey blue, but it looks quite clean. But there is screws that have gone through from the ceiling where they put my, I think there's something in the middle attached as well.
Middle?
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. But it looks like it's attached differently on the inside.
Right.
I filmed the bit where I'm helping, so it looks like I'm helping.
Oh, this side, you're that side. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Ah!
How exciting! Let's see the difference it makes. Oh my god! I can tell! I mean, obviously there's no matter. It's wet.
Condensation.
Oh.
This is condensation.
But do you think that this carpet stuff will solve that? Why is that like not rotten or anything on this side then? That's weird. I think the bed's still gonna have to go down a tiny bit because by the time the mattress and that's on here. But oh my god, oh my god, I'm not gonna know myself. But yeah, it's dripping. So that's gonna be an ish. dream. So the can has to be upside down when it's sprayed, and obviously you can't put the can upside down. It's proving a little tricky. Oh. Right, so we're just waiting for all this to dry. Nothing to see here where it's dripped. Well, while we're waiting, I'm going to cut the lino to size. So I've made the decision. I'm going to get rid of the inverter over here. Sorry, Pascal. Because it's only 600 watts, so I can't run anything substantial off it. Because I use the power cube for that anyway. So yeah, that's going to go. And we're going to move the battery over to the other side.
Off she comes.
Starting to go. I don't think this knife's not strong enough. Oh god, it's going to be really bad. It is really bad though. But we're going to put a thingy around the edge, aren't we?
Fine, yeah.
Come on, you bugger. Wrestling with the lino. Teamwork makes the dream work, eh, Pascal?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we're on day 2. So today we've put in the lino. We still need to stick that down and put I'm going to put a silicone bead around the outside just to kind of finish it off. Pascal is cutting down the insulation expanding foam stuff so that we can then carpet the roof. What triggered all these changes was basically me not having a fridge, which drove me up the wall. I only had like a little cool box type thing. So we've now got a proper condenser fridge freezer, and obviously considering like cooking real food is a real passion of mine, it was really important to have a decent fridge. So we tried all sorts of ways to fit it in, and it wasn't going to go in the front, not without, well, it was just going to be a nightmare to use. So we thought reconfigure it. Okay, so we are now just finishing off with the final 3rd layer of insulation going in. That's the royal we doing that. Look at this professional job here. Very good. I actually did some of it, didn't I, Pascal?
You did. I was very impressed with your skills in the corners.
We're back in IKEA car park because it's absolutely piddling with rain today. So just going to get the next parts done on the van. So today we siliconed the edge of the lino last night. And if it looks like we did it in the dark, it's because we did it in the dark. I'll show you the best bit that Pascal did. This is the bit I did, as you can see. Okay, so today the jobs are get the bed in, put the platform back into the passenger seat, hopefully, yeah, put the passenger seat, and then eventually we're going to carpet over the insulation on the ceiling. So lots to do. Get cracking. So we've gone for, is it 15 mil or 20 mil?
18 mil.
Okay, so we've gone for an 18 mil board, and we are going to, just to give it some rigidity, I'm going to drill some holes in it for ventilation. That's the plan. And a bit controversial here, but it's going to go across here. So the bed's going to be wider, but it's going to give me more floor space at the front. So we're going to see how that turns out. It means that it's not quite as long as me, but the old bed wasn't. And because it's wider, I can sleep at a diagonal. So. To you, to me. Oh, ow! Ah! Making sure I've still got enough clearance of these, and it doesn't go quite to the ends. Once the mattress is on there, it won't matter, but the reason for that is if we hadn't made it slightly short, there was no way of getting it in through the entrances available. This is us trying to be discreet in IKEA.
Where did I put them?
What are you looking for?
Screws. Here they are. Yeah.
You know the best bit about this bed being like this? Look at the headspace. I can sit up. This is literally going to change my life and my back and my knees. So the good thing about this is the height of the bed is the same as it was before, because the previous bed was leaning up against these wheel arches. So all my content that I've currently got, you still feel fit from a height perspective. It's much deeper, so I can get more in there. I can sit up, the bed's wider, so many pros. And sorry, this entire video has been focused on Pascal's bum.
Can you help me, Pudding? Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to put some holes in the bed, allow some circulation, it doesn't get mouldy. I think this is far apart.
Great plastic thing. This.
Yeah. It's off your new bed.
Okay, is there a side?
Off, put in. In there. Go on. Go in there. In there.
Just thinking the best way to tackle it is start in this kind of corner, kind of go like that, rather than go that way. And then you've got all these bits to deal with. So you kind of go like that.
Scared. Oh my god! I'm scared. Take some of the weight. Yeah. going to be high as quite together with it. Oh man, should we stop for a minute? Ah. Yeah, get some air. Oh my god, it looks amazing! Ah! Oh my god, I can't believe it. I can't get over it. It looks freaking incredible. I got a new bed! Ah! I think we've got glue to the end now. Oh my god, did you hear that?
No?
I just said we've got glue to the end and that's just run out.
Has it?
Literally run out as we got to the end. Oh my goodness. Well, we might need to do some final finishing touches. Oh my god. What van is this?
Right, you might want to get in with some scissors and just trim some of it down.
It's Boxing Day. I'm back in the van. I've been back in here for about 9 days now. So I've had a chance to get used to some of the changes and it's changed my life. So I'm going to give you a little tour. So I've still got my little kitchen here, and my cooker, and some space up there. And then this, la piste à la résistance, this is what motivated the whole change. Bed. So, like I said, it's not quite as long as me, but because it's so wide, I can kind of lay from that corner to this corner. And then I discovered the other day that I started pressing these buttons with my feet. So my next plans to Velcro this on top of here, which gives me additional working space. And then at night, I put my cushions here, and then that extends my bed slightly as well. So yeah, so I've got the ceilings all covered and insulated. I've got the lino all the way around. Still got my diesel heater there, and next to it is my power cube, but the cables come out that side, which I can still access everything. Yeah, I love it. I can do so much more in here. I can actually sit up in bed. Eek, dirty feet. I can sit up in bed. Oh my god, look. That's the problem I've got at the moment. I just stepped in. I always use these fleecy blankets as doormats to save my rug. And I've velcroed my curtains all the way around, including these ones, so so much better. Like completely sealed in all the way around. So yeah, so much warmer. I literally love it. Like, Pascal did such an amazing job of this. It feels like I've got a new van. I literally love it. So this is the Ogeda, I think that's how you pronounce it, car refrigerator. It has wheels on one end and a handle this end, which you can't see because it's tucked in. But basically you can drag it around with you if you want to take it in the car and use it somewhere else, like for a picnic or whatever. It's got a battery. But I'm charging it on the 12 volt. It's got a fridge section and a freezer section. I've made them both fridges, and you can actually set the temperatures for what you want. It shows you how much battery's left, and it has an app. So if you want to control it from that, I haven't bothered with that because I haven't needed to, but I think I probably will at some point. But yeah, this, I mean, the fact that I just love cooking fresh food and not having a fridge has been an absolute ball ache. Throwing things away. So this little bugger is basically caused me to completely reconfigure my van, and I absolutely love it. It's solving so many problems. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do to solve additional problems, which at the moment, this is like amazing, really easily accessible, but when I'm in bed I sometimes touch the pudding stands on the controls here. So, and also I've only got like the limited worktop space on where my little kitchen unit is. So what I'm going to do here is, these are sticky Velcro. Yeah, come off. So now I'm not going to lift it up yet because the sticky won't have sealed. But I've now got extra work surface which I can put my cushions on for my feet at night. I can help it for preparing food, and then when I want to change the controls I can actually lift this off. I'm not going to do it now because the Velcro will be stronger than the glue. Yeah, so brilliant, love it, very happy. Have a couple more days of filming now, so the next time I'm going to check in is on the 29th of December when I go back into Europe.